What's up, Culture Drop? I am Galen. This video is about self-awareness and emotional intelligence, and just a little tip, a little self-awareness for yourself that will change the impact that you have on other people in your life, relationships, at work, etc. And because we are talking about emotional intelligence and self-awareness, that's really about shining a light on yourself. A ghost story about tacos. Okay, here we go. Quick and dirty, a simple equation for you to remember in your life. And that is this. Somebody saying something about what they like, or sharing an idea with you, or just like someone saying something and contributing to a conversation. Plus, you responding in a negative way with some negative attitude or negative comment or negative opinion equals that person not wanting to share things with you anymore because you're not very fun or safe to share things with. Ideas, just general conversation. I know this seems really, really simple, but in general, people, and some people specifically, are really bad at this. I know that this is gonna be strange for you to hear, but it is possible for you to have an opinion and not say anything at all. Crazy, right? Where someone's like, hey, I like this band. You don't have to be like, I hate that band. Or like, I'm thinking about taking a yoga class. Or be like, oh, yoga's for weirdos. Or like, I know that those are extreme, but like literally anybody sharing an idea at work or in your personal life of like, oh, I like this thing, or I'm thinking about doing this, or I have this idea of whatever it is, right? I think this is something to take to heart and take some inventory of yourself of how do you respond to other people's ideas and other people's contributions. It's so important, and it's very, very subtle because nobody in the world sets out to be like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say negative things and make a negative comment and bring negative energy to like interactions and conversations that I have with people. Like the people who do that in your life that you think of, when I think of somebody who would respond to something negatively, they're not aware of it. They're not aware of it. So I think it's important for you and all of us individually to be conscious of like, how do I respond to people? Oh, we have a question. Yeah, you have a question? Yeah, just a quick question, Galen here. I don't have the ability to apply discretion or context to the information that I hear. So are you saying that I'm supposed to be positive and say something positive no matter what? No matter how crazy someone's idea is or if it's dangerous or whatever, that like I have to say something positive and that's the only choice that I have in my entire life? Yeah, great question. Thank you, Galen. Very insightful. I'm really glad that you asked that. And the answer is like, no, obviously. Saying no matter what comes out of somebody's mouth, you have to say something positive. That's ridiculous. Right? Like the discretion here, the like awareness is how do you respond to other people's ideas? It's like, do you inject negativity like when it's not warranted, etc. So does it mean you have to say something positive every single time? Like obviously not, but be conscious and be aware of your response to things. Are you always adding something negative? Because a lot of people do. And the result of that is that people will stop sharing things with you. They'll stop bringing up ideas to you. Like people in your life will show up around you in a much different way because they know that you are always gonna come in with something critical or your opinion. And it is something to be aware of. Apply discretion and context. Obviously, if I have a friend who's like, I'm thinking about robbing a bank, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, follow your dreams. Use discretion, but be aware of the way that you impact and respond to other people. It makes a huge difference. Like self-awareness, it's everything. You see, old Susan McClary was the town taco maker. One day she disappeared during a tornado, and they were certain she'd blown into the sky. I don't know. I got nothing. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have our weekly email list, The Culture Drop. You can subscribe to that and get these emails right in your inbox. Follow our social media channels. Put out a lot of free content around being more awesome and building great teams.